Back here at the UPIKE and Truett McConnell getting ready for them at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. James Collier, Charlie Pinson, happy to have you along with us here.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet our starting lineups.
We'll start first with the visitors on the board. The Bears out of Truett McConnell, 4-5, 3-2 on the season in conference play.
Starting a 5'7" freshman from Adairsville, Georgia, number 1, Alyssa Winters. A 5'3" sophomore from Miami, Florida, number 12, Madison Aguilera. A 5'10" sophomore from Blue Ridge, Georgia, number 20, Ava Queen. A 5'9" sophomore from Cashiers, North Carolina, number 21, Mahala Stewart. And a 6' sophomore from Marietta, Georgia, number 32, Alexis Brewster. The Bears. Truett McConnell is led by head coach Teak Fields. Your University of Pikeville Bears. At forward, a 6' sophomore from Greenup, Kentucky, number 1, Rachel Bush. At guard, a 5'6" junior from Olive Hill, Kentucky, number 2, Allie Stone. At forward, a 6'1" junior from Barranquilla, Colombia, number 4, Jadi Mejia Andrade. At guard, a 5'10" junior from Cincinnati, Ohio, number 30, Katie Colopy. And at guard, a 5'10" freshman from Louisville, Kentucky, India Blythe. Whoops.
She's actually from Melbourne, Australia.
Yeah,
he's close.
He looked down the line there. That's what happened.
So again, the starters for Truett McConnell: Winters, Aguilera, Queen, Stewart, and Brewster. Stone, Andrade, Colopy, Blythe, and Bush, the starters for UPIKE. In the gray and orange today are the Bears. Truett McConnell in the navy blue and white.
And Allie Stone will have a height advantage on her defender today.
Be the first time. She doesn't have a height advantage on many people, but she certainly takes care of that with the ability to score the basketball. Andrade at center court, joined there by Alexis Brewster. Bears will go right to left as we view it. Tipped into the backcourt for the visiting Truett McConnell Bears, and off we go. Off to the left side, a long-range twos on the way in and out, no good. Andrade with a rebound. Quickly out in transition, Blythe takes it to the right side, off to Allie Stone. Man-to-man pressure with Aguilera out top. Colopy on the wing, left side. Bush on the handoff to Stone. Here's Bush out of the corner. Shot clock's down to 10. They go Andrade. Out to the corner, Colopy on the dribble drive baseline. Steps through on the left side, having it blocked out of bounds. That was from Ava Queen. 3 seconds on the shot clock for the Bears on the baseline.
Catch and shoot's all you got.
Stone will trigger in. Goes out to the corner. 3 balls on the way. Front iron short. Stone with an offensive rebound. Fires it back up, but it won't stay home. Brewster with a rebound. Here come Truett McConnell. Tries to feed it inside. That was Aguilera that looking to thread the needle, and it goes out of bounds, and a turnover gives it back to UPIKE. We can't say Bears today because both of them Bears.
Yeah, that's true.
Show a little 2-2-1 zone pressure now as UPIKE beats the pressure. Blythe off the left side and gets bumped on the baseline. That's on Alexis Brewster. It's going to be her first, team's first. And we asked for Waters and got a whole gallon.
Oh, I'm telling you, yeah. Yeah, and this is a team's going to be hard to run that press on.
Yeah, because if they throw over top, and they can do that, you're beat on the other side. Quickly
pass,
inside, Andrade can't get the first one to go home. Her offensive stick back won't stay. Rebound Stewart. Scoreless. Inside of a minute gone here in the first period. High post to Brewster on the left side. Stewart comes to the left elbow. Little stutter step, curls it out into the corner. Winters, nothing working there. 12 on the shot clock. She'll reset the offense. Still scoreless here in the first quarter. Brewster looks back door, and a reverse scoop shot goes home for Stewart. And Truett McConnell takes a 2-0 lead. Stone and Colopy working on across the timeline. Andrade Gives it off to Blythe. Now Stone. Colopy, skip past to Blythe on the wing. To the left side, steps in, gives it back out to Bush. Nearly lost it out of bounds. 5 on the shot clock for Stone. Stone sizing it up, takes it off to Blythe, and it goes between her fingers and out of bounds.
Mary's not in sync right now, brushing a little bit, took her eye off the ball. You know, Bush wasn't expecting the pass, just kind of got to settle down a little bit.
And that's something this Truett McConnell team wants to do. They want to sit down and grind you out and make you do something that is not normal, and that's use all 30 seconds off that shot clock. Winters off out top. Stone takes it away. Nice job there by Allie Stone to force the turnover. Blythe on the left side off the Bush. Colopy goes into a double team, rips it out of there. Andrade steps through to the right side and a foul.
Well,
and she'll shoot too. That was a nice move there by her to get to the free throw line.
Nice step through. Yeah.
That's on Brewster. That's her second. Team foul number 2.
That's a break for the back. Well, I don't know. They got the Ward is just as strong looking.
Yeah, the problem of it is you just took your only player that
had
double figure scoring off the floor. So Andrade with first of 2 free throws. A 63% shooter is the junior out of Columbia. Bears get their first points. Second one goes home. We're even at 2.
Now the Bears are going to bring full court 2-2-1 like we talked about earlier.
Soft back to a 2-3. Aguilera works now to the left side to Stewart. Back out in between the rings. Winters. Aguilera on the wing. They go high post inside. Ball nearly tipped away. Ward looks down on the baseline. There's Queen out of the corner. Spot up threes on the way. Good. Kick out for Maleha Stewart. She's got all 5 points for Truett McConnell. They lead at 5-2. Sloan into the front court. The junior barking at the calls on the far sideline. Blythe pitches it out top of the key. Gets it right back. She'll answer with a 3 of her own. It's good.
Not much better than that. That one just barely moved the net.
Blythe with her first points of the contest. A 39.3% three-point shooter. Evens the ball game at 5, and now heavy pressure in the backcourt. They kick it ahead, and it's out of bounds off the fingertips of Stewart. And again, you watch the UPIKE defense. As soon as it come across half court, they immediately trap right there and use that back line as the 6th defender.
You know, and hopefully that defense gets some back in rhythm here on the offensive end.
Blythe on the wing, back out to Stone. Stone works off the screen there from Bush. She's double teamed. They get it away. There's Bush all alone on the left side. A jump stop. Baseline jumper's good. Rachel Bush, the sophomore out of Greenup, her first points. And the Bears for UPIKE take their first lead of the ball game, 7-5.
Good job, Allie Stone, to find her the open man.
And the thing with her is that they try to run a double team at her, and she is just so silky smooth with the basketball. She doesn't panic when pressure comes. She was used to that in entire high school career because she was double teamed most nights. Here's Winters out in between the rings, 10 on the shot clock. She'll come to Aguilera. They'll go back off to Winters, 6 on the shot clock. Down to the short corner, they try to feed it inside to Ward, and it goes out of bounds.
I like this 2-3 zone that he runs, and I like that he switches defenses up multiple times during the ball game too, so you don't get comfortable.
Jaiya Warren checking in for her first action.
Jalea,
my mistake.
Sorry. I covered her all 4 years.
Okay. Yeah, she's out of Belfry.
Right.
And we had another player check in. I'm looking for the number here. That's Alexis Moore.
Yeah.
Freshman out of Dry Ridge. Stone loses her dribble, tied up on the near side, and then a reach-in foul. That one's on Jordan Webster, who checks in for Truett McConnell. Her first, team's third. And Teak Fields asking for what was the call on the bump foul right in front of his bench. Fields, a 7th-year head coach, 73 and 111, his career there in control for Truett McConnell. Blythe out of the corner, left side. Skips it off into the corner 3, up by Warren, won't fall. Andrade tries to save it and can't keep it in bounds.
Yeah, but Andrade stepped on that baseline.
So Bears show 2-2-1, nearly taken away by Blythe on the far side on a soft pass. Ward skips it off on a tough pass, ball loose on the floor, and a tie-up and a foul away from the basket. They'll get that one on Alexis Moore, her first, team foul number 1. 4:50 to play here in the opening period. 7-5 UPIKE in front.
Teams that pressure don't like being pressured.
No. Kalia Kelly, her first action of the ball game, checked in on that timeout. She touches it for the first time. High post extended, left side. Ward off to Webster now. 7 on the shot clock as Queen will take it out top. Cross it over, come left, finds a seam to the lane, and finishes. Ava Queen evens things at 7 with her first points.
Of course, Truett McConnell getting the score where they want it.
Stone front court, starts it on the left side this time. Moore on the feed. Now Warren, skip pass off to Blythe, down to Stone. 3 ball from the corners on the way, got it. Allie Stone buries her first triple of the ball game. And the 10-7 lead is the largest lead for the UPIKE Bears thus far. Here comes Destiny Lovejoy checking in, her first action. Junior out of Dallas, Georgia, 5'8" freshman, averaging 7.2 and nearly 4 a game. Blythe goes out, and coming on for the Bears as Colopy returns. Bears showing some pressure. Ward gives the pressure help at midcourt. Webster will settle things down with 15 on the shot clock, as she'll start at right side. Skip pass goes over the top of the fingertips of Lovejoy, out of bounds. Turnover number 5 for Truett McConnell. Rachel Bush returns for Andrade.
And the Bears have not really taken advantage of these turnovers.
Now, that was something that the biggest thing in that game over KCU was points off turnovers. They forced 14 turnovers, turned that into 17 points. Brinkley Kate Reed checking in, sophomore out of Dalton, Georgia. Seeing her first action as she'll replace Ava Queen. Stone knifes her way ahead, takes it off to Colopy. Back to Stone, all alone. Left wing threes on the way. Got it. Allie Stone, back-to-back triples. And that quickly, it's a 6-point lead, the largest of the ball game.
You know, every time she shoots the ball, I think it's going in.
Yeah, it just, like you talked about it at the beginning. I saw her play for 4 years, actually all 6 years. She started as a 7th grader. I'll never forget her first game when I saw her start. I looked down at the numbers and saw 7th grade. I thought there was a misprint. And then I watched her play, and I was like, okay, this girl can flat-out play. And she is just so solid.
I know he called the block on that, but she walked.
She walked and had a push-off. I mean, there was 2 options there. They'll get it on Colopy, her first, team second. And we're going to shoot free throws with Destiny Lovejoy. 68% free throw shooter is the junior out of Dallas, Georgia. 9 points and a rebound in the loss to Truett McConnell last time out, 61-51. This Truett McConnell team shoots it at a 65.5% clip from the charity stripe. She gets both. That cuts away the 6-point lead down to 4, 13-9 as we approach 3 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Stone across the midcourt stripe with the Big Bear logo there. Hands it off to Warren on the left wing. Colopy, Bush working inside, wanting it. They'll go to Bush on the wing. Back to Colopy, dribbles in. Nice pass inside, and Moore gets hammered. She'll shoot 2.
That's an apt description.
Fouls on Jordan Webster, her second. So now 2 players for Truett McConnell with 2 personal fouls as Aguilera will return for Jordan Webster.
And the Bears will be in the bonus for the rest of this half.
Yeah, next foul against Truett. Next foul on Truett McConnell will have UPIKE shooting free throws. But first, Alexis Moore, 68% free throw shooter, is a freshman out of Dry Ridge. And the Southpaw gets that one to rattle home for her first points of the ball game, averaging 6.3, 2.6 rebounds, 9 points, 3 rebounds, 4 dimes in that 80-51 win over KCU last time out here Wednesday. Second one rolls off the iron, no good. Rebound into the hands of Destiny Lovejoy. 5-point lead for the Bears. They've led it by as many as 6. Reed out of the corner, Aguilera. Works off a screen there to Ward. Kelly into the corner, nothing working there. 10 on the shot clock as they go back to Reed. and threads the needle back door as a beautiful pass there to Destiny Lovejoy for her 4th point of the ball game.
You can't pass the ball any better than that.
High risk, high reward, and it paid off big for Truett McConnell. Here's Warren on the handoff. Comes to the left side. Moore feeds it inside Bush in the restricted space, and she's held as she goes up. They'll get that one on Madison Aguilera. Her first, team foul number 5. Aguilera. Easy for you to say, right?
Yeah, I just couldn't get it out there. But she is very handsy on defense.
Again, Aguilera standing only 5'3", as Rachel Bush, that's the first one. One more for a 91% free throw shooter, 21 of 23 coming into the ball game. Had a double-double when these two teams met up last time in the first contest back in November of 2023. It was an 82-37 just thwarting by UPIKE. Then they played again in February 17th, 86-67. But a game even still not anywhere indicative of how much they pushed that game out. But Bush, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 24-13, 8 blocks in that win over KCU here last Wednesday.
That's an impressive start. They played well. Of course, I want to mention today being Pearl Harbor Day. We hadn't talked about that yet. Thankful for all those men that gave their lives for this country and the people that are still out there defending us.
100%.
And just a day that will live in infamy as we've heard all of our lives. So just wanted to bring that up. Don't want to too sad, but
no, it's out there.
We got to keep memory of those folks.
Keep in perspective for sure.
Right.
So many people this day and age, they don't want to remember the past.
Yep.
It's all about what's happening now.
And what's happening now is pretty good defense by the Bears.
Yeah. Aguilera racing ahead, goes up, no good. Bush runs into her own player as she claims the rebound and takes Colopy off of her feet. Both players jump up and hustle back down to the other end. Bucket here by the Bears would give them their largest lead.
Beautiful pass.
Little late finding Bush. It was knocked out of bounds.
She missed it because Bush knocked that ball out of bounds.
Yeah.
But the official was behind her and couldn't see.
So it'll be Bears basketball on the baseline. 16 on the shot clock. A minute 39 to play here in the opening period. And a 5-point lead for UPIKE. Warren out to Bush. 19-footer from the left wing is good. Such a beautiful shot for Rachel. Her 6th point of the ball game. A 7-point lead, the largest of the contest thus far.
You've got 4 good three-pointer shooters on the floor right now for the Bears.
There's Aguilera. Gets it across the timeline. 15 on the shot clock as she centers it up, turns and looks at Teak Fields. Approaching 1 minute to play here in the opening period. Bears have been in control much of the second half of this period after a slow start. Here's Ward from the elbow. Back out to Aguilera, and she didn't get that one away. That's a shot clock violation as the 3-ball goes down and will not count. So the 6th turnover by Truett McConnell.
She was hoping they didn't catch that one.
So a 2 would push it out to a 9-point lead. A 3 would make it a double-digit lead for the first time of the ball game. Here's Bush, high post left side, gives it off to Colopy. She goes to the rack off the right side and finishes off the window. Kate Colopy's first points of the ball game. Makes it a 9-point lead. 40 seconds to go here in the opening period. Ward stumbles across the Bear logo, regathers herself back to her feet as Aguilera centers things up top with Allie Stone and Jalea Warren.
That's some quickness on that front.
Kelly pumps, dribbles off the left elbow. 15-foot floater from there is pure. Kaylee Kelly, her first bucket of the ball game. Cuts the lead to 7. Shot clock is off. Final shot coming up for the UPIKE Bears, leading 20-13. Here's Stone out top. 8 seconds on the game clock. Looks at a double team. Steps back. Gets to the keyhole. 18-footers in. Yes, rolls home. Allie Stone with her 8th point goes in. And it's a 9-point lead for the Bears as we finish quarter number 1. We return to Appalachian Wireless Arena for quarter number 2 after this on the UPIKE Sports Network. Alongside Charlie Pinson and our great UPIKE Sports Network crew, I'm James Collier. Happy to have everyone along with us here this afternoon. UPIKE leading Truett McConnell 22-13. Truett McConnell shooting 71% from the field. Problem is they've only shot the ball 7 times. The backside of that, of why the 9-point deficit, well, 6 turnovers.
Well, the big thing, too, is they came in wanting to be the defensive aggressor, and UPIKE has kind of flipped the script on them. They've been the aggressor defensively with that 2-3 press.
And Alexis Brewster, who's their leading scorer, has been stuck on the bench much of the first quarter with 2 personal fouls. They've got 2 players there as Andrade steps through and finishes off the right side for her 4th point, and that pushes the lead to 11, the largest it's been in the ballgame. Bears in at 2-2-1. Aguilera races ahead, stops there. Blythe and Warren out top now. Bush, Andrade, and Moore, 5 on the floor for Clifton Williams Bears. Entry pass goes into the paint. Turnaround is Destiny Lovejoy for her 6th.
Good-looking shot.
9 points and a rebound, and they lost to Reinhardt last time out. There's Bush. Thought about pulling the trigger on the long-range J. Blythe centers back up. Warren from the wing. Finds a lane to the basket and goes left hand off the window. Jalea Warren.
Jalea is a point guard by trade, so that was one of her normal moves there.
Just looked like the Red Seas parted for her there, and she attacked immediately, exactly what you're supposed to do, and a 10-second violation. 7th turnover of the basketball game for Truett McConnell, and Teak Fields wants a 30-second timeout.
You don't see many of those anymore, you know?
I had one, it was funny, I had one last week, and it was 9 seconds. And I knew it because we had just reset the clock, and we looked up, and it was 9 seconds off the clock. And I said, well, at least they tried. That's something in the game of basketball, there's 2 things that officials don't call a lot, but if they do, they usually get it. When you see an official, they get it once a night. 10-second violation or 3-second. And I had a college game in Huntington a week ago. I had an official call 3 seconds twice on back-to-back possessions. And I was like, okay, somebody still pays attention.
Yeah, you very seldom see a 3-second call anymore. I mean, I've seen campfires in Lane before.
Oh, that's what I said. They bring marshmallows and hot dogs for some of these post players. They go in there and build a camp. Rachel Bush checking back in out of the dead ball situation. There's a curl off to the near side. Warren. Andrade off the right side with a body bump in the finish. And Andrade with her 6th point of the ball game makes it a 13-point lead. Bears really ratcheting things up on the defensive side of things, leading to the offensive easy buckets. Shooting 62.5% from the field thus far. They've hit their first 3 buckets here in the second quarter. There's a lob inside. Step through. Rachel Bush blocks that one away from Ava Queen. It's knocked out of bounds. It's back to the Bears.
You know, the UPIKE Bears have a little bit of a height advantage here, and they're using that to their advantage right now in this 2-3 zone and in that 2-2-1 pressure.
Bush is 6-foot sophomore, but her long arms gives her such a huge wingspan that she can cover up. There's a nice take with Blythe on the baseline. She's fouled there before she gets the shot away. That's going to be on Aguilera. That's her 2nd.
Paige Ayler into the ballgame for the Bears, redshirt sophomore out of Cincinnati.
Returning is Alyssa Winters and Malaya Stewart. Kelly and Aguilera go to the bench. 3rd player for Truett McConnell with 2 personal fouls. Here's Blythe. Back to Bush. Into the corner, Warren. Strokes a 3 up, no good. Rebound knocked away. Blythe out of the corner, feeds it down the center. There's Rachel Bush in traffic and finishes.
With contact.
What a finish there. What a find, first off, to find Bush streaking down the middle. And Bush finishes for her 8th. 15-point lead for the Bears of UPIKE, 30-15, 7.5 to play here in the opening half. There's Winters on the wing, left side. 9 on the shot clock. Stewart out in between. Lovejoy in the lane on Andrade and gets the soft fall. 8 points for Destiny Lovejoy. She has 8 of the 17 for the visiting Truett McConnell team. Alexis Brewster, at the scores table to check in. And that was somebody thinking one was zigging, the other was zagging. Paige Ayler zigged. Rachel Bush zigged as well. Nobody zagged, and the ball goes out of bounds for the second turnover of the basketball game.
Colopy will check in for the Bears.
Julia Warren takes a seat.
Yeah.
Brewster returns for Truett McConnell. Playing with those 2 personal fouls, she'll launch the triple straight away and net it. Her first points of the ball game comes right off the bench, cuts the lead to 10 at 30-20. 6:45 to play here in the opening half. Blythe wants an answer from the wing, right side, buries it. India Blythe with her second triple of the ball game.
They're shooting well from the three-point line right now.
Brewster out top. Feeds it inside. Winters on the left side. Nice slip screen there as Lovejoy, a little too quick. She didn't expect it to get on her that quickly and threw it off the back of the box. And then in transition, Colopy can't handle the pass from Blythe on the far sideline. 33-20, approaching 6 minutes to play in the opening half of basketball. UPIKE shooting 63% from the field. They are 4 of 6 from long range. They've hit 5 of 6 shots in this quarter of play. There's a ball nearly poked away by Rachel Bush. Lovejoy gets it, goes to the left hand, can't finish. Colopy with a rebound. Here come UPIKE. Skip past Colopy. Blythe straight away. That ball's blocked out top. Brewster with a rebound. Malia Stewart
with that too, though.
Malia Stewart got the block on the release. Brewster out top. Down by 13 is Truett McConnell. Brewster posting up on Rachel Bush. Cuts inside. The help defensive pressure comes. The turnover gives the ball back to UPIKE on the 8th turnover of the ball game for Truett McConnell. Andrade, right elbow, out to Bush. Looks it off to Colopy. Colopy dribble drive on the baseline. Stops, has that one tipped away, but right to Andrade, but can't finish. Destiny Lovejoy just outside the restricted space as we've gotten into some sloppy basketball. And then a traveling violation right in front of Teak Fields. And he's going to burn another timeout. The question is, do we get a 30 or a full? They're still standing, so it obviously is a 30, I believe. Yep. And it is a 30, okay. Looking at the shooting in this one, UPIKE 12 of 21, 57%. 4 of 7, 57% from beyond the arc. Truett McConnell, 61.5%. But they've only shot the ball 13 times with 9 turnovers.
Yeah, that's the big difference in the ball game is just UPIKE defense. They're really coming out that pressure is bothering them a lot, even though they've got ball handlers. UPIKE, though, you look out there, really, you know, you could have 5 guards out there. All 5 of those can handle the ball, and all 5 of them can pressure.
Allie Stone returns for UPIKE. Of those 9 turnovers, it's led to a third of the points for UPIKE, who leads this one 33-20. And then Stone steps on the sideline and gives it up. Ward checking out. Returning is Kalia Kelly, sophomore out of Calhoun, Georgia. Winters across the timeline. Stewart will center things up, down 13. Inside of 5 minutes to play here in the opening half. Queen gives it off to Stewart. Loses the handle on the basketball. 8 on the shot clock. One look down in the corner. On the baseline, Winters. A floater there, no. Ball tipped around. Andrade catches it, started to head downhill with it. She slows things down. Here's Stone. Left of point. Looks it off to the left wing. Skip pass off to Blythe. Now Stone out of the corner. Truett McConnell now in a 2-3 zone. Here's Blythe in the short corner. Good ball movement out top. Skip pass to Stone, all alone for the wing on a 3 ball's good. Allie Stone, her third 3 of the ball game. She has 11 in the contest and a 16-point lead for UPIKE, 36-20. Brewster stops on the wing, pressure from behind by Colopy. Here's Winters on the wing, right side. Short corner, Brewster. Curls into the left, comes back right on Andrade. Shot won't go home. Strong rebound backside, Alexis Moore. Here come the Bears, 3.5 to play in the half. Colopy looks it off to Stone. Stone on the attack. Andrade feeds it off to Blythe. Left wing threes on the way, no. Brewster with a strong rebound inside. Great ball movement there. The ball got intercepted by Andrade on the initial pass by Stone.
Right.
And then she's like, okay, I'll get it to you in just a second.
You know, the Bears, but the defense has been exemplary here in this first half.
Kelly works off a screen. Goes to work on Andrade. Can't get the finish, but she'll go to the free throw line and shoot two. As Andrade picks up her first, team's first. Warren and Ward return for the respective teams. Brewster and Blythe step off. And Kalia Kelly to the free throw line to shoot two. A 79% free throw shooter is the sophomore out of Calhoun, Georgia. 11 of 14 from the charity stripe. 2:55 to go in the half. First free throw is up, is good. Her third point of the ball game. Truett McConnell's hit all 4 of its free throws thus far in the contest, averaging 65.5% from that spot on the season. That one flies through as well. Her 4th point of the ball game. And it's a 14-point lead with Allie Stone in control of the basketball. Into the front court they come. Stone passing Morgan Stamper on the all-time scoring list in the top 20. Dangerous pass inside, nearly stolen away. Warren on the wing. 3 ball from the wing on the right side, no good. Andrade fighting for the rebound inside, and she takes it away. And then she's fouled on the backside after the rebound secured by Ava Queen, her first, team foul number 2.
Yeah, I say their intensity has been really good here today and really staying right with the game plan.
Here's Warren all alone from the wing. 3 balls up, no. Colopy ties up inside with Kelly. Arrow favors
Truett McConnell.
Okay, I can't see an arrow from here. They've got it turned off. It's not turned off, but we can't see it from our angle. Ward back in the basketball game. Kelly takes the pitch ahead. Stewart will clap for it, centers things up. 2 minutes to go in the half, 36-24. It's been pretty much UPIKE the entire first half. Here's Ward from the left elbow, is a good.
Smooth shot.
Her first shot of the ball game and her first points goes home. Cuts the lead to 12. Colopy between the rings, back to Warren. Stone back up top. More in the keyhole. Colopy from the wing, 3's up, no. Moore flies in there, has the rebound, but slips and falls, and a turnover gives it back to Truett McConnell.
So Bears setting back up in that 2-3 pressure, and that's been a big part of this lead right now. Is they've taken Truett McConnell out of their comfort zone.
Destiny Lovejoy returns for Ward. 90 seconds to play in the opening half. Bears trying to get a 10-second violation. They're going to have to hustle. They're going to do it again. Nearly got it across before that timer goes off. Malaya Stewart out top. Stone hounding her. Lovejoy looks it off to Stewart on the wing. 5 on the shot clock. Queen feeds it in. Nice touch off to the left side for Destiny Lovejoy, and she's got 8. Make it 10 now. And that trims the lead down to 10 inside of a minute to play.
She used every bit of the clock that time.
Warren on the wing. Skip past near side Stone. High post out to Andrade. Warren, straightaway 3's on the way. No, in and out. Chance to cut it to single digits. About 9 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Truett McConnell, right wing. Ava Queen. Stewart on the wing left side. Works off a screen. Into the corner. Kelly for a 3's on the way. No. Queen with a rebound. Shot clock is off as it goes up as a shot blocked away by Andrade. 12 seconds left to play in the half. Stone takes the pitch. She'll slow things down and try to add to this 10-point lead. Stone gets held out top. That's on Winters. That's her first, team foul number 3. It'll be on the sideline as she had not gotten inside the arc. which would have put it on the baseline. 4 seconds to play in the half. UPIKE leads it by 10. And Alex Stone on the inbound. Here's the handoff, back to her. Long three, straight away, good if it'll go. It draws iron, won't fall. And that takes us to the end of the first half of play. With UPIKE leading Truett McConnell 36-26. (36-26) at the half as we welcome you back here on the UPIKE Sports Network alongside Charlie Pitts and I'm James Collier. Fourth all-time meeting between these two teams. Clifton Williams has a record of 2-0 in his 8th season here, and a record of 155-97. Spent 2 seasons as an assistant at Florida State before taking over as an interim position, and was quickly named the head coach here back in the 2016-17 season. Last year, a 24-8 mark, 17-5 in the conference. They won the conference tournament with a double overtime thrilling win over Reinhardt, 85-79, and then lost to Stephens College in the opening round of the tournament. Preseason number 1, the top 5 follows as Milligan, Reinhardt, Bryan, and Johnson. But right now, the top team in field goal percentage, three-point shooting percentage, and free throw percentage. And again, when you're at the top of the list, those 3 numbers right there will get you in the top of just about any list you go to.
Oh, absolutely. Those great numbers. Defense has been excellent out here this evening or this afternoon with the pressure, and it's really messed with Truett McConnell. It's got in their mind early on. They kind of made a little bit of a comeback there toward the end of the second quarter. I thought the rebounding margin would have been bigger than that when I saw the numbers at the end of the half, but then they got a couple big grabs there toward the end of that first quarter to try to get it into single digits before the half.
Largest lead of 16 came at 36-20, and Truett McConnell closes on a 6-0 run to cut the lead down to 10.
And Allie Stone moved up one more, number 19 now in the all-time scorers list. We moved ahead of Bailey Frazier, who just graduated last year.
Yeah, Morgan Stamper, she bypassed on Wednesday night in the win over KCU, 80-51. And let's try to inbound it before we get the second half clock started.
And there we've got the
up next for the Bears. They go to Johnson on the 10th on another team in the top 5 of the AAC tournament standings. Andrade, Blythe, Colopy, Stone, and Bush. Colopy from the left side, can't get that one to go down. Andrade sticks it right back up and through. Her 6th rebound of the basketball game and the 7th offensive rebound for this Bears team for UPIKE. They have 15, 7 of those on the offensive glass. They lead at 38-26. Aguilera pulls the trigger on a 3 from the corner and buries that one. Her first points of the contest for the sophomore out of Miami.
She had to put an arch on that one to get it over Bush coming at her, though.
5'3" at 6'0". That usually doesn't end too well.
Nope.
Stone front court led the way with 11 points in the first half. 9 of those in the first quarter. Here's Blythe. Gives it off to Andrade. Out to Stone all alone. She's shooting horse from there. Won't go home there, but Rachel Bush has it go back up. Is blocked away on a nice closeout there by Eva Queen. A lot of body contact. No whistle. We play on. A minute gone here in the third quarter. Here's Queen. Slip screen to Aguilera. Can't finish. Andrade with another rebound. Blythe front court. Feeds it off to Colopy. Andrade down the center.
Beautiful
to Rachel
pass.
Bush off the window with a kiss. And Bush's 10th goes home.
Andrade had a really good eye on that one, boy.
Drew the double team, and Bush just slips there on the baseline and finishes with ease. 40-29. The lead is back to 11. Again, the largest lead of the contest at 16 at 36-20. Queen from the post on the left elbow. Feeds it out to Aguilera. A little stutter step. Runner in the lane, off the glass, goes home. Madison Aguilera with 5 points, all here in the third quarter. Trims the lead to 9. In
Nice
transition,
pass.
though, Colopy off the window, it rolls off. Fights for a rebound, gets out of the double team, and then gets away with a carry. Sloppy pass goes back across the Stone. She'll give it out to Blythe, and she'll net the triple. Her third triple of the ball game, 43-31.
You can't let them stand around unguarded on the perimeter.
Stone, heavy pressure out top on Winters. She'll chase her to the right wing, off to the corner now. There's Jimmy Stewart. Gets in the lane, spins, hook shot up, no. Brewster can't get it to go back in. Rachel Bush tips this one out to Blythe. Here come the Bears, leading by 12. Bush out of the corner, back out top. Stone on the right wing. Blythe out of the corner. Crosses over on Aguilera, and a hand foul there on Aguilera picks up her third. Team foul number 1. So a fresh 20 goes on the shot clock. 7:04 to go here in the third. And a baseline inbound coming up for UPIKE. First, Jordan Webster tries to get back in the ball game. She does not before Rachel Bush nets her 12th.
Yeah, Bush in that mid-range jumper wide open.
45-31. Here's Brewster. Just outside the keyhole. Attacks off the right side on Andrade. She can't get it to go, but she'll go to the line and shoot 2. And Andrade will get the foul, her second, team foul number 1.
You can see why Brewster's their leading scorer. She plays aggressively on the offensive end.
61% free throw shooter is the sophomore out of Marietta, Georgia. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 5 dimes in that 61-51 loss to Reinhardt last time out. First one is up is good. She netted her first points of the game in the second quarter late after spending much of the first half on the bench with a big triple from the top of the key that started that 6-0 run that cut the lead from 16 to 10. She connects on both. She has 5. The lead is 12. 6:40 to play here in the third. Rachel Bush faces the basket. Colopy on the left corner. And all kinds of contact there. Alyssa Winters picks up the body. Her first team foul number 2. Excuse me, her second team foul number 2. Kaylee Kelly trying to get back in the ball game. They'll get her back in as Winters will take a seat. The freshman from Adairsville, Georgia, steps off after the second personal. Stone trying to get it in. Gets it off to Bush on the wing. Back to Stone in the left corner. Stone on an attack on the baseline. A pump shot, won't stay home. Brewster with a rebound. Here comes Truett McConnell. Webster in front court. Stops from the elbow, right side. Shot up no good. Ava Queen with a box out. She's in a triple team and a tie-up and a foul on UPIKE. Fouls on Rachel Bush. Her first, team foul number 2. So Jordan Webster on the inbound. Brings it off to Brewster. Brewster past Bush with the left hand for the finish. 7 points for Alexis Brewster. Trims the lead to 10.
Bush missed on the steal, and Brewster took advantage of it.
Stone sizing up Webster off the wing, right side. Andrade. Right back to Stone. Stone from the right elbow. 15-footers off the mark, short. Brewster with a rebound at the free throw line. Chance for Truett McConnell to cut it to single digits on this trip. Webster out top in between the rings, takes it to the right wing. Colopy following her there. Goes into Brewster, loses it for a second, corrals it back in. Bad pass trying to find Webster. She slipped through. Blythe with the interception. The race ahead. Colopy out top. Stops at the free throw line. Andrade. Nice cut off there by Queen. Finds her way through, though. Finishes now. It won't go home, but she's going to the free throw line for true. As we'll get that one on Ava Queen, her second, team's third. And Jaida Mehi Andrade for 2 more free throws. Connected on both of those. Back in the first quarter, Colopy and Bush step off. Warren returns. And Alexis Moore. Free throw was up is good. 9 points for Andrade. Can't get the second one to stay home. Only the second missed free throw for the Bears here this afternoon. 46-35, they lead it as we approach 5 minutes to go here in the third. There's Brewster on Andrade. Spins in the lane, turns from the left to the right, and finishes in traffic.
That's a nice finish because they were all over.
9 points for Alexis Brewster, excuse me. 46-37, inside of 5 we go. Warren from the wing. Goes to the baseline, stops for 15, can't get it to stay home. Shots have gone cold for UPIKE. Got it down to 9. Can they cut into it even more here? Brewster lobbing it up. Not certain what that was. Looked like she was trying to throw somebody for a dunk, but there was nobody home.
Well, they're saying it was tipped.
Okay. It didn't look like.
Didn't look like tipped to me. Ball didn't change
I didn't
direction.
see the ball change directions at all.
I think she may have lobbied for that one because she was looking at the official like, what do you mean you ain't calling it?
So Brewster will trigger in. Here she comes back into the paint. They'll try to work it to her as Brinkley Kate Reed returns to the contest. 10 on the shot clock. Brewster out top. Kate Reed starts to attack. Runner in the lane. Shot up won't go. Gets her own rebound. That one won't fall. A tie up inside with Stone and Reed. And the arrow favors
Truett McConnell.
Truett McConnell again.
Bears had it to start the half.
It's Jordan Webster to trigger in. Sloppy pass goes out to Lovejoy. Lead of 16 is now down to 9. Truett McConnell trying to cut back into even more here on this possession. There's Kelly. Brewster wants it inside, gets it, looks at a double team. Back out top. Kate Reed has to loft a heave, and a shot won't go home. Stone has the rebound as Lovejoy takes a knee to the face. She's slow to come up. Bears with numbers. Here's Andrade from the left elbow. Warren out of the wing. Nice backdoor cut, and the finish for India Blythe.
Job sharing the ball that time by the UPIKE Bears.
She has 11. That pushes the lead back to 11. 3:30 to go in the third. Brewster from the keyhole.
It's a good matchup between her and Andrade.
Now they're really going at it on the inside. Here's Lovejoy with a left hand for more. Her first points of the second half puts her at 12 in the contest. Trims the lead to 9. Allie Stone front court. 11 points in the first half. 8 of those coming in the first quarter. 3 balls too stiff. Another rebound on the backside by Brewster. 2:45 to go. Webster front court pitches it off to Kelly. Now Lovejoy in the keyhole. Brewster inside on Andrade. Can't get that one to go.
Andrade, good job not getting the foul called right there.
Stone works off the screen from Andrade. Kicks it out to the corner. Good movement around the top. Andrade out top on the elbow. Spins left, comes back right, and finishes. A nice take there by Andrade. Her 5th point of the quarter, 11 in the ball game, and that pushes the lead back to 11 again at 50-39. She is so silky smooth around the basket.
She is.
Here's Brewster. Go back to that matchup inside. Here comes the double team. Nearly knocked away. Skip passed off to Reed. 3 ball from the wings on the way. Front iron, no. Andrade with another rebound. Her 8th of the contest.
She's working on double-double here.
Inside of 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. An 11-point lead for UPIKE. Blythe wants a 3. She'll stop and pop and bury it.
You give her time to set her feet and get a good look, she can knock it down.
14 points for her. The lead is 14, and a timeout requested, a 30-second timeout with 1:39 to play here in the third frame. And all of a sudden, a game that was down to 9 has ballooned back out after a quick 5-0 run.
And that's the thing. If you can eat into that lead, but if you relax any on the defensive end, they're going to come back on you hard.
UPIKE today, 7 of 18 from long range, 38.9%, which is up from their 38.7 conference leading mark. 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 46.5%, which is up from their conference leading field goal percentage. They're 20 of 43. Interesting enough, Truett McConnell has hit 5 buckets in all 3 quarters.
Okay.
5 of 7 in the first, 5 of 12 in the second, 5 of 15 here in the third.
They're going to try to break that
Yeah,
roll right here.
They're hoping that they get something in the final 90 seconds and don't stay at 5. Here's Kelly on the wing. Nice takeaway by Colopy. Does not have the number. She'll take it out into the corner. Gives it off to Stone. Stone on the penetration. Here's Colopy. Finds a lane to the basket. Slips it inside looking for Rachel Bush. Bush nearly lost it out of bounds, and she did. One too many passes there that time for the Bears.
I mean, I love them being unselfish, but a little bit too unselfish that time.
13 assists on 20 made baskets today for this Bears team, who average right at 16.5 assists per night. That time there, just one too many passes, especially in all the traffic. Reed on the left wing, approaching 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Webster on the handoff from Queen. From the keyhole, shot up no good. Long rebound out to Warren. Stone on the pitch ahead. Works right at Kelly. Take it back out top. They'll reset the offense. And we're going the other way. Yeah. Alexis Moore is going to pick up the charge. Her second foul, team's third. Great job there by the Bears of Truett McConnell's defense, seeing that coming downhill and set up to take the charge just outside the restricted space.
Yeah,
that's something in high school that I would love to see them institute, is that restricted space. Because you see so many times that kids get, only position they have is underneath the basket. And the only thing they're going to do is catch a ball that comes out of the basket. They have no defensive pressure whatsoever,
right,
and they pick up a charge. I love the use of the restricted space in college, and I wish they would institute it in high school. Here's Webster, 15 on the shot clock, brings it to Reed. Queen working inside on Bush. Reed can't get that one to go. Bush with the rebound. Plenty of time for the Bears. Shot clock is off 16 as Allie Stone brings it front court, leading by 14, 53-39. Stone starts to attack, and she gets bumped too many times out top. As they'll get that one on Brinkley Kate Reed, her first, team foul number 4. So any more fouls on Truett McConnell in this final 8 seconds would give UPIKE free throws. Kate Colopy will trigger in right in front of her bench. Does so to Stone out top. Stone to the rack and finishes. You could tell when she had it on her hip that she was going to the basket, and finishes strong. A nice finish for the Bears of UPIKE, 55-39. They lead it after 3 quarters of play. And we head to the fourth and final stanza when we return to Appalachian Wireless Arena after this on the UPIKE Sports Network.
Achieve your dreams at the University of Pikeville.
$55-39 as we welcome you back for the fourth and final quarter here on the UPIKE Sports Network. James Collier, Charlie Pinson, happy to have you along with us here as we get you set for the fourth and final stanza of game number 1 here. Men's action to follow at about 30 minutes at the conclusion of this ball game. Kate Colopy finds a lane to the basket, and too much contact there on the way as Alyssa Winters is going to pick up her third, team foul number 1. UPIKE closed the quarter on a 7-0 run, holding Truett McConnell scoreless for over 3 minutes.
Yeah, like I say, the defense has been great today.
Skip pass off to Warren, and a bad pass goes out of bounds. 8th turnover of the basketball game for UPIKE.
Looks like they're going to maybe go back to their man-to-man here.
They've been mixing it up a little bit here and there.
I like that.
Webster, Winters, Brewster, Queen, and Stewart. 5 on the floor for Truett McConnell. Here's Brewster on the inbound. Double team comes. They get it away to Winters, and she stepped out of bounds. Turnover number 12 for Truett McConnell. Blythe, Bush, Warren, Andrade, and Colopy. 5 on the floor for UPIKE. Here comes Kaylee Kelly back in, replacing Alyssa Winters. 9:32 to go in the ball game, 55-39. Truett McConnell's largest lead of the ball game was 3 points when they led at 5-2 on their first triple that went home. There's Warren with a little shimmy shake, gives it off to Andrade. Gets it right back. The southpaw pulls the trigger, misses the 3 ball off the right side. Stewart cut off by Blythe. Feeds it out top, now to Webster, left of point, excuse me. Kelly on the curl. Has a lane to the basket, and she's fouled on the way there, but they got the foul on Colopy before she got the ball away. Colopy picks up her second, team foul number 1. The junior out of Douglasville, Georgia, a little suburb just outside of Atlanta. My great uncle used to live there, used to spend spring break down there on his farm fishing. We'd leave Kentucky, drive to Georgia, and the weather was always about 20 degrees better. Oh, it was so beautiful. The azaleas were in full bloom. There's Kelly. Comes off the left elbow, spins in the lane. Baby hook shot up, no. Andrade with her 9th rebound. She's a rebound away from a double-double. Colopy slams on the break, gives it off to Bush. Right wing threes on the way, in and out, no. Andrade fights for the rebound, that's her 10th. Here's Bush, looks it off, and a little bit of a awkward pass from Bush as Colopy can't corral it back in. It goes out of bounds. And the 9th turnover of the basketball game gives it back to Truett McConnell with 8:29 to go in the ball game and down 55-39. Kelly between the rings. Works off a screen from Queen, defended nicely by UPIKE. Now Brewster spins on Andrade, goes to the left hand, shot won't go home. Andrade with another rebound, her 11th. Blythe in front court. Nice backdoor pass to Rachel Bush, and Bush finds position in the bucket. 14 in the point, 14 in the ball game for her, 6 here in the half.
They've been passing the ball well.
13 assists on 21 made baskets here today. Brewster, the entry pass on the right block. Back out to Stewart, gives her a screen. Kelly down in the corner now, Webster on the dribble drive on Warren, off the window. And Jordan Webster's first bucket goes home. 57-41.
Got to get that first step, take away that baseline.
Colopy takes it out to the corner. Back to Warren. Left wing threes on the way. Money. Jalea Warren's 5th point of the ball game. Her first 3 that goes home. She's 3rd in the conference in 3-point shooting. 17 of 35, 48.6% coming in. And with 7:09 to go in the ball game, 60-41 our score, and Teak Fields wants a full timeout. We're back after this on the UPIKE Sports Network. lead at 49. 7:09 to go in the ball game. Alongside Charlie Pence and our great UPIKE Sports Network crew, I'm James Collier. Happy to have you along with us here on this Saturday afternoon here in Pikeville at Appalachian Wireless Arena. Aguilera returns to the basketball game. Kelly into the keyhole. Allie Stone also returns for UPIKE. Here's Ava Queen working on Rachel Bush. Kelly, 8 on the shot clock. Out top, long range three, high arcing shot was there simply because of the arms that Rachel Bush comes at her with. A nice rebound inside by Andrade as she continues to add to her total number 12. Here's Bush on the entry pass, spins to the left, fadeaway jumper, no. Left it on the front of the iron. Aguilera quickly ahead, Kelly goes inside, Lovejoy. Spins left on Andrade and she blocks it out of bounds.
She's had a good game inside tonight, or this afternoon.
11 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 3 of 4 on a three-point or free throw shooting, 12 rebounds, 2 dimes, a steal, and 4 blocks. She has all 4 blocks for this team today. Lovejoy faces the basket, finds some separation, and a left-handed scoop shot goes home. 14 for Lovejoy. Stone across the midcourt stripe. Out of the corner. Stone lines up a triple. Can't get that one to go. Lovejoy backside rebound, has it taken out of her hands by Blythe. No look pass off to Stone. Colopy resets back to Blythe. 3-point shots on the way, and that one goes home for Kate Colopy. Her first triple. She has 5 in the contest, 63-43, largest lead of the ball game. Nine triples today for the UPIKE Bears, shooting 39% from downtown. Lovejoy out top. Queen working inside on Colopy. She gets it on the extended left elbow. Lovejoy, 4 on the shot clock, faces the basket. Long range twos on the way, left that short the entire way. Rebound out to UPIKE. Here comes Allie Stone, front court. Colopy. Inside Andrade with a nice look and a finish, and Andrade can't finish, though. Colopy comes out of there with an offensive rebound. And then a sloppy pass out top is stolen away by Stewart. And she'll go coast to coast with a finish. Malia Stewart, her 7th point of the ball game. 63-45, inside of 5 to go. Andrade down the left side, and she's fouled before she gives it up. Fouls on Kalia Kelly. Her first, team foul number 2. Subs coming back on for Truett McConnell as Brewster and Reed return. Lovejoy steps off and Queen will come out. 4:41 to play in the ballgame, 63-45. UPIKE leading it. Their largest lead of 20 coming here in this quarter. Here's Stone from the corner. Wants 3 more. No. Ball knocked out of bounds off the fingertips of Paige Ayler, who checks in. And it goes back to Truett McConnell. UPIKE looking for win number 7 on the season. More importantly, number 6 in conference play. Here's Brewster. Gives it off to Aguilera. Reed from the wing, 15 on the shot clock, centers it back up. High post left side to Brewster, faces the basket, nothing happening there. Kelly works to the right side, steps back, pulls the trigger, 3's on the way, front iron short. Flying in there was Ayler, comes out of there with a rebound and a tipped out to Andrade. Stone goes to work on Aguilera on the far side, inside of 4 to go in the ball game. Colopy feeds it inside. Ayler goes back out to Stone. 3 ball from the wing on the way, money. Allie Stone connects on her 4th triple of the ball game. She has 16 in the contest. 66-45, the lead is 21.
That's too tempting to leave her standing there that open and give her that much time.
She is not a player I would play horse with for any stakes. No. Nearly took that one away on the far sideline. She regains composure. And then a ball tipped away out top. Ayler trying to steal it, and she does so. Stone in transition. No look pass back door. And a walk there on Colopy as she was going to give it up to Ayler, and she could get her feet to stop. Wholesale changes coming on as Alana Smith will check in. Her first action. Isabella Mullins enters the contest. Also Claire Osborne and Jalea Warren returns. And Ayler will be the only one that stays. So a good afternoon for Clifton Williams starting rotation. There's Reed, nearly taken away. Brewster out top. Looks it off to Aguilera from the right corner. She'll launch a triple, no. Brewster with another offensive rebound. Back to Aguilera. Reed from the left wing, 17 on the shot clock. Backs it back out, inside of 3 to go in the contest. Aguilera on the dribble drive and a foul on the attack. That was on Claire Osborne, the freshman out of Delaware, Ohio. Her first team foul, number 2. And Madison Aguilera, the sophomore out of Miami, to trigger in. Gets it into Brewster. Brewster spins and one. And a chance at a three-point play for the sophomore. They'll get that one on Alana Smith, her first team's 3rd. And Alexis Brewster, who was held to only 3 points in the first half after spending most of the first half on the bench, the 2 personal fouls. Now with 8 points in the half, 11 in the contest. And she connects on the free throw. She's 3 of 3 from that mark today. 66-48, 2:39 to go in regulation. Mullins front court working as the point. There's Ayler from the left elbow. 15-footers up, too stiff. Brewster comes out with another rebound. That's her 11th of the ball game. She has a double-double. Reed from the wing goes inside to Brewster. Brewster working on Smith. Backs her away and one. And a strong take there by Alexis Brewster for another opportunity for an and-one play as Smith picks up her second team foul, number 4.
She's a good-looking player. I mean, Brewster, she would fit into Clifton's offense really well.
She's very strong around the basket. Subs coming on. Tanea Wright getting her first stop in the contest. Also, Ella Ward checks in for the first time. Free throw is up, in and out, no good. Alana Smith with a rebound. Approaching 2 minutes to go in the contest. Ayler takes it off to Warren, looks at a double team, gets away from it. UPIKE working around the perimeter. Ayler wanted to go in the corner, does so to Warren. Shot clock at 6. Warren skips it off near side, down in the corner. 3 ball for theirs, no good, misses everything. Rebound on the baseline by Ayler, and she couldn't get it pushed back up to where it needed to go. 90 seconds to play in the ball game. 16-point lead for UPIKE.
Yeah, she knew she had to get that one up quick, just didn't get enough on it.
Brewster gives the handoff to Ward and runs into Ayler in the paint. She picks up her first team's 5th. So free throws coming up for Tanea Wright, who's 1 for 2 from the free throw line on the season.
Both teams getting some of their younger players in right now, get a little experience.
Drew McConnell 7 of 8 from the charity stripe today. First one is up is good.
That's pretty impressive, actually. 60% free throw shooting team approaching, if it makes this one, be 90, won't it?
Yep, that'll be 9 of 10. 66-52, a minute 20 to go.
I'm good at that easy, man.
You like that easy, man.
That's right.
Ball nearly turned over. Saved out top by Isabella Mullins. Long-range jumper, front iron short, no good. Smith with an offensive rebound. Warren on the dribble drop baseline, 15-footers, good. Jalea Warren's 5th point of the half, 7 in the ball game. 68-52, 52 seconds to go in the contest. Ella Ward out of the corner. loses the handle on the pill, gets it right back, goes back to Aguilera from the wing in front of her basket, or her bench, excuse me, for her second triple of the ball game, her 8th, all of those here in the half. Ayler looks it off to Mullins. There's a long-range jumper from Smith, missed everything. And ball out of bounds, back to Truett. McConnell it goes with 24 seconds. Shot clock is off. Bears are going to move to 7-2 on the season, 6-1 in conference play. Truett McConnell will go to 4-6 on the season. They'll even up at 3-3 in conference play. Jalea Warren with a steal out top, and she'll go to the rack with the right hand for the finish. 7 points in the quarter, 9 in the ball game. Pushes the lead back to 15. Final 5 seconds of the contest. Aguilera out top. She'll launch a 3 ball. That's nothing but the bottom of the net. And that's your final. 70-55.